Hello, I'm Max Nisen, and I cover biotech and pharma for Bloomberg Intelligence, the investment research arm of Bloomberg LP. Today I want to take a few moments to highlight some of the important takeaways from our deep dive report on the melanoma market, which is based on a detailed model of everything from the global epidemiology of the disease to patent expiration and loss of exclusivity. This video format is short and rather high level, but as always, please feel free to follow up with me if you have questions about anything I discuss. As shown on the slide, you can reach me by email at mnisen@bloomberg.net. Let's start with the overall trajectory of the market. We expect risk-adjusted global sales to approach $11 billion in 2027 from $8 billion in 2023, before the Inflation Reduction Act and patent expiration begin to impact stalwarts Opdivo and Keytruda in the U.S., slowing growth. For years, newly diagnosed metastatic patients were split fairly evenly between PD-1 monotherapy, that's Keytruda and Opdivo, double immune activating therapy with Opdivo and Yervoy, and BRAF and MEK targeted therapies, largely Novartis' Tafinlar Mekinist and Pfizer's Braftovi and Mektovi for BRAF mutated patients. But there's an ongoing shift with studies showing that it's starting with immunotherapy is better, and with the 2022 approval of Bristol Myers' Opdualag, which combines Opdivo with a LAG-3 targeted drug called relatlimab. It's been taking share from PD-1 monotherapy and targeted therapy. We expect that to continue boosting the market and pricing, but it's had trouble gaining share in Europe, holding things back a little bit. But the biggest driver across the market is adjuvant treatment after surgery to prevent recurrence in earlier stage patients. Keytruda and Opdivo are now approved in even earlier stage disease, and exciting combos are coming, including Opdualag and Moderna and Merck's personalized neoantigen vaccine, if data reads out well. And data also suggests using Keytruda ahead of surgery could expand sales by over 40% through 2027. Patients who don't see a strong response from first-line immunotherapy have had limited options, but the recent FDA approval of Amtagvi, a tumor-infiltrating lymphocyte cell therapy, finally adds something new. We think the consensus for sales of over $1 billion in melanoma by 2028 is too high, as we expect the cost of the therapy and difficulty of administration to make for a slow sales ramp, but there are also exciting follow-on therapies in the works that can expand this new market. As for catalysts, there are many in coming years, but I'll focus on some near-term items. Data is expected this year for Regeneron's fianlimab and Libtayo combination, a LAG-3 PD-1 rival to Opdualag in newly diagnosed patients. There's some early data suggesting it might perform Bristol's drug, and we think it'll at least be competitive. Moderna and Merck hope to file for accelerated approval later this year based on phase 2 data for the personalized cancer vaccine. While that data was a historic achievement, it was the first success for a cancer vaccine in a randomized study, we think regulators will want to wait on results from a phase 3 trial that may not arrive until 2027, which is one of the reasons that our base case sales scenario is behind consensus for the combo. There's also a lot to be excited about in the combination in the pipeline. We have a comprehensive list of drugs in development available in the deep dive report. We're particularly interested in a new generation of T-cell receptor therapies, including Immunocore's Kimmtrak, a bispecific T-cell engager targeting GP100, which is approved in a rare ocular melanoma, but is now being tested in the broader skin market. And then there's another bispecific from Immunocore, IMC F106C, targeting PRAME in a phase 3 trial in first-line patients with updated data that should clarify the decision to break it forward in a well-penetrated market due later this year. And Immatics is also targeting PRAME, but instead with a one-time cell therapy that appears to generate even deeper responses, and we'll get details on a planned registrational trial sometime this year. So thank you so much for listening. Check out our deep dive report. In the description, we'll have a lot more detail and context on everything we've discussed. And check out biotech for the latest updates on the biotech and pharma industry.